Hi there, welcome back to another video. I'm sorry it has taken a while also to get this one going, but here it is. And this time it's just going to be a recap of what I've been doing on the farm. Yeah, so a little bit of some videos on what I've been doing and how the farm is progressing. I hope you enjoy this video. So please make sure that you watch till the end and leave a comment if you have any. And thank you for always stopping by and watching. And if you're new here, please subscribe. So on this particular day, I was not feeling well, but mom was a good sport, so she just let me do my job of recording and helping a bit. But she was a really good sport, and I'm so grateful. Anyway, on this particular spot, we were planting beans and some maize, the red variety, which I'll show you in a bit. And that's just what is going to be planted there. And this type of maize is just a normal type, and they're almost ready at that time. So mom had already planted the beans in the furrows, and she's now going over and covering with the hoe. So it's just that simple. So this is the red type variety of maize that we're planting, and this type of beans. The Cape gooseberries are really coming up well, and I think they needed some weeding at that moment, and mama did that. And I'll show you guys how they turned out because they're now way bigger. Mama sent me to get some twigs to support the plants because I think at that point, they are needing a lot of support so that they don't fall. I went and cut some, I think I don't know these type of flowers, but they are growing along the fence. So that's what we're going to be using. Those twigs were so hard to break off. At this point, I was wishing I had a panga to just chop them off because I had to break with my hand. These are some of the potatoes that I harvested that last batch, and we got to enjoy them. I think I made some chips. Yeah, and I cooked a bit of them. I really enjoyed them. I'm missing them right now. Mm, yeah, at least kuna zingine. Guten Morgen to our German subscribers. Manifesting German subscribers.
Yeah, diaspora in
Mm,
East Africa. Habari zenu,
habari
mkoaje sasa?
Zazen, it is time for farm work.
Barubaru.
Designated. Hey guys, I'm not feeling well. I might today Mama is doing the work. Hi guys, today is farm work. I don't know how many times this week we've been into the farm doing some work. I can't remember. It's like this is the second time. I don't know because it's been raining, but today the sun is up, so we gotta do it. And this is my fit, like the one I had last time. I just repeated my shirt and my trousers, yes, and my socks, my sockies. As I said, I was not feeling so well that day still, but I thought maybe I'll just like push through and help my mom because the portion that we were working on this day was a bit bigger and I got to actually do it. So, yeah, I think sometimes you can just like know your limits and know your abilities, and if you can do it, then do it, which I did. I'm grateful. So, guys, this is like a week later, and the maize had already popped out of the ground, and I was so excited to see new life. And from there, it just bloomed and bloomed. Wow, I'm really proud of my work, of our work. So these are a couple of weeks later, and the maize just shot up so well, and the beans were looking good. And this is just mom watering them because there had been a period where there was no rain. So that's what she was doing, like trying to at least give the plants water because it was a bit dry as we waited for the rains. Days later, at this moment, we needed to do a bit of weeding, and also happy with the growth. The potatoes we had planted on this particular side, which you have seen, and the rest of the portion was for maize. And you can see there is a lot of growth, and I'm so excited. the beans were looking so good. I really wanted to even pick some of them because I use the leaves as vegetables, and but I held myself back because I needed them to turn out to be, yeah, to just do their best and give me bean seeds. And I was so happy because I was seeing the new flowers that were coming up, which is pretty exciting. Over here we have the onions, which I had planted a while back before we started on the beans, and they are doing well. Really grateful. My capsicum turned out so well, and this one turned out to be so big. It was the first harvest, and it just grew one on this particular plant. I guess that's why it became so big, and I was delighted. It was the first one that I had ever grown. Because we live near people who have animals, they have sheep, so these are the consequences. They started nibbling on the maize that were near the fence, and I wasn't really excited to see that, but it's okay. We kind of figured that would be a problem. That's why we tried to grow not so close to the edge, but of course the animals had to try their luck, and they got to chew some of the leaves, which is fine. It's okay. They'll just grow. At this point, we're not yet weeded. I think we were so busy with other responsibilities. That's why the farm was looking like this. But mommy is the one who just came and held down the farm. I was so lazy. I didn't do it. I think I got so discouraged because the weeds had grown so big, but the plants were looking good. And I think at that point, I'd started seeing a bit of pests, um, and which I dealt with by spraying. Yeah, so they're good right now.
What's this called?
I know we were a bit behind on top dressing the plants, but I didn't even have any other option. I just said, let's do it because it was now or never, then or never. So, which we did, and thankfully the rains came and they're doing much better. The plants, I believe they will grow taller.
This is not Arizona. No snakes.
I want to see how you're putting so that.
I'm here.
Is that enough?
That's enough.
Okay, so where do I start?
You can start from here.
I go down there.
Yeah, start from this side.
So I just put on the maize,
Even the mini you put
the beans.
there.
Alright.
Look who I found. Kitty was lying there and
I didn't even realize until I started working on that portion. Anyway, she was just taking her nap. So this is how currently the farm is looking like, and it has gone through a lot because there was a time there was no rain, and that's why you're seeing like part of the plants, the leaves are brownish, red, yellow. The sun was really hot at that point, and the plants were not that green, the green that I wanted. I think because the soil we did not put like adequate phosphate. So I've learned a lot through the process, but I've enjoyed it and I'm really happy. So this is today, and I'm really happy anyway. So guys, thank you so much if you've watched up to this point. Thank you for always supporting me, and if you have any comment, please share with me any suggestions, ideas of what I can do. Help me. I'm trying out. I'm new at this, but I'm enjoying it. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you and bye bye.